Alright, so let me explain the workout real quick while I wait for some chicken to thaw out. Just because I'm going to be going all bulk pretty soon, guys, does not mean that my diet's going to be crap. So, bulking will have its advantages for having a little more leeway on my food, but I'm also going to keep my diet in check as well. So, because that's the responsibility of being in the fitness industry, and your diet is pretty much the big part of your goals. So without your diet, you won't get anywhere in your goals. So you can work out as much as you want, eat a bunch of crap, but in the end, you're not really getting anywhere unless your goal is to gain a lot of fat. So, but a lot of us do not want to gain so much fat. So, yeah. So anyway, so I'm just gonna talk you guys through this workout, and I have my phone right here. This is why I love having a camera, because now I can look at my phone through my workout, explain things to you guys, and I'll just talk through what this was about. So this was back on Sunday, July 17th, and this is still hypertrophy emphasis for the bench press. And so the upper body days have been getting a lot lighter and a lot more fun. So what I do here is that I only have 3 sets of my bench press, and so what I do is that I do some resistance. I didn't record most of the stuff, but what I first do is I do some resistance band work. Make sure my rotator cuff is warmed up, my shoulders are warmed up, because you are using your shoulders during your pressing movements, mainly your anterior deltoids, but you really want to make sure your rotator cuff is warmed up as well, because that's one of the main reasons why injuries occur, because the rotator cuffs are not warmed up, they're not loosened, and if you start lifting heavy, then you're just getting injured yourself right away, and then you're out of the gym for maybe a week or so. So just make sure you're properly warming up to avoid any injuries at all for any kind of muscle group, no matter what. So here we go. So the first set, what I do is I warm up with a bar, about 2 sets, about 30 reps, and then I do 95 pounds, and then I go about 105, 115. I only warm up for about 3 sets. I rest for 2 minutes, and then I go into my working sets. So right here, you guys are gonna be seeing 125 pounds for 10 reps. These numbers might seem kind of low just because they are. This is the beginning of the program, so 125 for 10 is actually quite difficult, especially if you're not used to going up in high rep range, especially on compound lifts. So, but anyway, yeah, 125 for 10. And what I mainly want to do is that I want to make sure, you guys should make sure this too, is that it's really hard for me to maneuver here, but you want to make sure that your elbows are about 40, really turned into your sides. And what I mean by that, you don't want them really far out, because that's really gonna put a lot of strain on your shoulders when you press, and then that's gonna cause some shoulder impingement and tears, and you do not want that. You don't want them too close, but you just want them just a little bit out, like that. If you can see right here. So it's really hard, guys, for me to maneuver. I do not want to move because I'm lazy. It's not good for me to be lazy on a fitness channel, is it? But anyway, yeah, so like I said, you want to make sure your elbow is just about I would say this is 45 degrees away from your body, and make sure you're just pressing out. Of course you're gonna press out. You're gonna press out, and you want to make sure you're keeping that alignment with your elbows. Okay, that was Gmail. And make sure you're keeping that alignment with your elbows, and you're not going too far out. When you go heavy, you will tend to flare out your elbow a little bit, but try your best to keep it down more. And make sure your wrists are aligned with your arm as well. Make sure they're not extended, or else that's gonna cause wrist injuries. So make sure you're pressing with straight wrists. So yeah, I did 125 for 10, and then I did 130 for 8. I rest about at least 2 minutes in between these sets, and then you'll see 140 pounds for about 7 reps. The goal was 8 reps, but the rep ranges in between was 6 to 8 reps. So I only did 7 here, and then you might see that I have quite big of an arch in my lower back, which I did not realize I had till I watched over the footage. And you know, having that big arch seemed to really help pressing that movement. I know powerlifters tend to have really big arches in their back. I don't really want to have that kind of arch in my back because that could put a lot of strain on my lower back. But it just seemed to help out, but I'm not going to do that all that much anymore. But just keep a little bit of an arch, nothing too excessive. And so after the bench press, which is my main movement for this entire program, then I just did some basic hypertrophy work. I did a machine row, and you might notice I keep on looking at the camera because I want to make sure it's not falling, because the camera is on some pretty high angles or high machines, high places or whatever, which I want to make sure I'm watching my camera that way it doesn't fall, it doesn't break, and then I have to buy a new camera because I don't have a warranty on this camera since I won it on eBay. But yeah, machine rows. Now this is a tip that I really want you guys to try out with your machine rows or any kind of row in general. So a lot of people I've noticed tend to, you know, grab the handles or something, and then they just start pulling right away. See, you are working your back, but you're also working more of your biceps. So what I recommend you guys do is that grab the handles of the machine, and then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna shrug up your shoulders and then back. What this does is really engages your scapula, and then when you pull, you can really feel that engagement in your back instead of your biceps. You are gonna be still working your biceps, but you're gonna feel more of your back working. So again, grab the handles, shrug up the shoulders, and then shrug them back, and then shrug them down, and then you can really, really feel your back squeezing and working when you're doing those rows. Not just this, because you're working more biceps than anything else. Really engage that back and start pulling back and really hold it there to feel that contraction. That's why I found helps me, and I get a whole lot more work on my back. So lateral dumbbell raises. So for lateral raises, I see a lot of people. I've done this in the past myself. See if I can show you guys a little bit better. I've seen a lot of people like have their dumbbells like right in front of you, and then they just swing them up like this. Now that is really pointless. For one, because you're just using momentum, and you're mainly using your traps than anything else. The point of the dumbbell lateral raise is to engage the what was it? It's called the medial head. Was it the medial head, lateral head? The lateral head of your deltoid, also known as the side delt. And so to have that little handicap, or to have that little shoulder work, or to have that little cap on your shoulder. This is what the side deltoid should look like, guys. I mean, mine's not fully developed, but it's pretty good so far. So for the dumbbell lateral raise, is that what you guys should do is that you want to keep the dumbbells at your sides, and you want to engage your scapula. So by engaging the scapula, same thing with the dumbbell, the machine row, you're gonna just shrug your shoulders back, and that's really gonna engage your scapula. Keep your dumbbells by the sides, and then just raise them up. Go about 90 degrees. You want to make sure your elbows are above your wrists for one. And then what you want, and this is why I really found keeps tension on the side delt, is you just want to come about like maybe this far. You don't want to come all the way down because that loses tension. Come just about halfway down. That keeps tension on the side delt, and then just come back up again. And then repeat that over and over. So I did about 3 sets of, so I went light. I did about 10 sets of 10. And then I did, not 10 sets of 10. I'm not sure what the weight was, I don't remember. It might show, it'll show in the clip. But then you want to, keep on saying, I need to stop saying, 10 reps. And then the next set, I went a little bit heavier. And then I did 8 reps. And then I went heavier on the 3rd set, and then I did 6 reps. I did not record every single set, as you get the point. Oh yeah. And then after that, I just did lat pull downs. And so a key tip for lat pull downs. Everything is about retracting that scapula. Even on your bench press. On your bench press, you want to go up, back, down. Make sure you're engaging your shoulders. That way you're not just pressing with your shoulders, but you're engaged in the chest and your shoulders are back down on the bench. But anyway, this is about the lat pull down. So lat pull down, you want to engage your scapula. Make sure that's engaged. Grab the handle. You don't want to go super wide, or else you're gonna really limit that range of motion. What I like to do is I like to grab about shoulder width, and then I go a little bit apart, and that's what my wide grip pull down is. And then that way I'm getting that full range of motion, getting that full stretch in the lats, and then releasing it back up. And what I like to do is that I come down, and then I only go about halfway. I don't go all the way back up, because that releases the tension. I come about here, like maybe right about here, and then I go back down. Really keeping tension on the lat. I'm not sure why I'm touching my chest. Really keeping tension on these lats. Everything. So, yep, that's the same with the lat pull down. I did the same rep range for the lat pull downs as I did with the lateral raises. And then afterwards, I just did some ab work and some rear delt incline. No, I also did some face pulls, which I probably did not record. I really don't remember, but I'll give you guys a quick tip for face pulls. Is that face pull? I like to use a rope for face pulls. So I mainly feel more in the rear delt when I grab the end of the rope, like little balls at the end of the rope. And so I grab the balls right here, and then what I want to do is that I really just want to make sure my elbow is pointed up, because doing that will really engage that rear delt. You don't want to go too low, but keep it like right above here, so just like this. And for these, I do keep it light, especially working on my rear delts. So yeah. And so that is pretty much that day's workout. The workouts do repeat themselves, but over the course of the weeks, the weight does bump up in the program. So I'll make sure to record those for you guys and make sure to let you know that I'm progressing through this program and not just sticking with the same weight for the next 6 weeks. So I hope these tips help you guys out. They help me out a lot, and I'm not sure if this is going to be the end of the video or if I'm going to record something else. I don't know. We'll find out. And if this is the end of the video, thank you guys for watching. Alright, now that I told all you guys and girls what my goals are for the coming future, and that I am now back to making YouTube videos, I have another big announcement for you guys that you might be excited, because I'm pretty excited about this. I have recently become an ambassador and affiliate with BPI Sports. So BPI Sports is the company that makes these cat products right here. And so you guys already know that I've done some work with BPI in the past with some reviews on my channel. But before I went on vacation, one of their social media coordinators contacted me asking if I wanted to be an ambassador. And of course I was gonna say yes. I fully support this company. Not only do their products work fantastic, honestly, they work great, probably better than any of the other supplements I've had in the past, but they also taste amazing. That's a big thing for me, is taste, because if it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna drink it. So yeah, so yeah, I am now affiliate with BPI Sports. I'm really excited to be part of the team. And also, what's great about it is because I'm not sure if you guys know James Grage. James Grage has actually been a big inspiration in the fitness industry for the longest time. From what he went through in the past, in his childhood, I think he was like 19 or something, and how he accomplished it and what he did to accomplish it and how he is now, that was a really big inspiration to me. So look up James Grage, guys, if you don't know who he is. Really great guy. I'm not just saying that because, you know, he's probably one of the biggest people in the company. I'm just saying that because he is really inspirational. His YouTube channel is great, and he just has overall a different look about this whole fitness industry. And the guy is awesome. So Make sure you guys check him out. Make sure you look up his story of how he got into the fitness industry, and you will be inspired. I guarantee that. Alright guys, so now that since I am now an affiliate with BPI Sports, I do have a coupon code and a link for them. So my coupon code is TylerKL, all caps. I'll have it right on the screen here. And my direct link will be in the description box from now on. So you guys could use that to go directly to their website, use my coupon code to get 20% off, and support me and support BPI. So let me go through the products that I highly recommend just real quick. I'm not going to describe anything, maybe in a later video if you guys want me to. So products I highly recommend are their best BCAAs. These taste incredible. Like I said, BPI has products that taste awesome, guys. This 1MR pre-workout is really intense. It's called Watermelon Freeze. Really intense energy and increased concentration, and you might want to take this on a full stomach, just saying, from my past experience. And this is something I recently fell in love in. It's called Pump HD. It's called Blueberry Lemon Freeze. Pump HD is pretty much just it's a pre-workout that has no caffeine or no stimulants in it, but it'll still give you energy, and you'll have really good pumps throughout your workout. So that's one. If you guys just don't like, that tingliness or anything that you get from pre-workouts or that jitteriness, Pump HD is a great option for you guys because you won't get any of that. So, like I said, coupon code, direct link is in the description box, and that should be it. Oh yeah, real quick, so this is Greek God episode 12. I know I kind of fell off the series for a little bit, but now I'm back, and we're really going to be focusing on gaining that Greek God strength, like Zeus. Yeah, like Zeus. Not Hercules yet. Hercules is strong, way too strong. So, but yeah, Greek God series is back. I want to have at least about 30 episodes in the series. And yeah, I do apologize for this entire video, just me talking. It might be a really long video of me talking, so hopefully you guys enjoy me talking. If not, well, that sucks. I don't know what to say about that. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. If this is the last clip, and I'll see you in Greek God episode 13. All right, see you guys.